What's happening? I'm Mike Mitch.
What's poppin'? I'm Mike T.
You now tuned in to Black Markets and Crypto
with Mike and Mike. Take flight. What's poppin'? Y'all know what it is. You tuned in with Mike and Mike.
Yes.
Black Market style.
Yes.
You know
another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? Gonna bless your game on this Friday.
You know what I'm saying? Just talk some real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, as me and my brother was sitting here chopping it up, you know, we was just talking about how people live their life with no regrets. And he had said something super dope. He said, man, if you live life with no regrets, you'll still be that same guy.
Exactly. You know
that shit, that's real. You know what I'm saying?
So like I was saying, you off air, bro, it's just like, people might say, man, do you regret anything in life? And they gonna quickly say, no. All right, so if you didn't regret nothing in life, why you change your life?
Why you change it?
How did your life begin to take another look and another turn in life if you live with no regrets? For the simple fact, you know what I'm saying, me, myself, shit, I used to be a big guy. I don't regret nothing I ain't did, you know what I'm saying? I don't regret this, I don't regret that. I don't regret this for the simple fact it made me who I am today.
Right, that's the line.
But then I became...
That's the line. We all said that.
Humble and took time out to really looking past my views of my regrets and shit. I regret a lot of things I did, bro. Like, for the simple fact, you know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have did that, and if I wouldn't have downplayed the knowledge people was giving me when they saw it in me back then, like even what I say with you, when you got it in you, you always say, bro, nah, you got it in you, bro. That's you, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I heard that just like as an athlete. But at the same time, did I listen to him?
You're at the place now.
You know what I'm saying? So
you regret not listening to him now.
I regret not listening to people that was giving me my thoughts of my life back then, and if you do this and if you do that, and you know what I'm saying, if you think more, Mike, you'll be all right.
Right.
So me being stubborn like then, nah, I'm gonna do it this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this way.
I got it figured out.
Shit, I'll tell the world I regret a bunch of my choices.
Man. Yeah, I mean,
but they didn't hurt or harm me. You know what I'm saying? I was able to live life more for the longevity side and realize, and that's what I mean when I say, like, I wouldn't trade these deck of cards in for nothing in the world that I was dealt. That's what I mean about my no regrets, because, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, if I had no regrets to the situation, why would I be trying to talk to the world now about my life?
About my life, about my choices.
So you regretted something to you, because how was you that person then, but now you have found yourself and correct that person.
To help those not going down the same path.
Come on, man.
So you can really live with
So how did you not regret it, though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really regretted it.
Right.
I'm just trying to fix it.
Right.
I'm here now. Like you just said, try to help another human. You know what I'm saying? Reach one, teach one. For real, you know the motto.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, I'm the same way. I mean, there's a lot of shit that I have done that I don't regret. But there's a lot of shit that I have done that I damn sure regret. You know what I'm saying? Like not finishing school on time. You know, taking $20 out of my mama's purse. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while I need something little. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She come back. Who took my money out of my purse? Like she you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't do it. And she don't know I did it down until she pressed play on this damn. on this episode right now. She might call me and gonna say I need all that back. I only took $20.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that other 20.
Yeah, I only took the dub. You know what I'm saying? That's real. But yeah, a lot of shit, man. I definitely regret. I just think we live in a society, as you know, within our community alone. I can only speak for our community because that's where my heart is at. Is you know, we got to put on this whole macho facade. That, you know, everything I did, yeah, I meant to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I meant to kill that nigga. Yeah, I meant to slap that bitch. Yeah, I meant to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we really didn't. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? Wishing, like, ooh, I wish I just thought about it before I did that.
That's why I tell you one of mine, that's a fact. Like, I don't like talking about it at all, to the point because I regret at one point in time in my life is when a woman made me angry. I felt like I can disrespect that woman and do all, man, you wouldn't even believe half of the stuff I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like from flour to Dorito chips to Kool-Aid,
chicken wings,
to whatever around you. You might get caught with
all kind of shit.
Because in my mind, you know what I'm saying, domestic violence was always abusing a woman with your hands.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I got older and realized that I did so much abuse to a woman that it ain't even funny, so now it scared me I rather tell a man to just walk away and get his own time and go do you, bro, versus disrespecting that woman and going back and forth. Because if, you know what I'm saying, she make you react and you make her react, who gonna be the common denominator in the situation and let everything ice out and go on about his ways and then come back and talk about it later? Because I used to be a hot head, you know what I'm saying, and I really regret it.
Because them reactions, them quick impulses, like at the moment, can put.
Never been in jail in my life. Never been in a penitentiary, but I can't say never been in jail. My bad. Never been to the penitentiary, but sat 4 days in the jailhouse because of arguing, and the next door neighbors calling the police, and when they pull up, we still arguing.
Somebody gotta go.
So you know what I'm saying. That's how they treated the situation. And they look at my frame versus her frame.
Come on, man.
I lose.
Yeah, off the rip.
I regret that.
Yeah.
Because that to me, it taught me something about life. Because them 4 days, you know what I'm saying, was really a journey for me. Because, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't adapt to the place where I was. Situation was just beneath me, man. Like, I'm sitting here wondering, how did I get here? Why am I here? See, so therefore, them 4 days, I had 24 hours in a day to sit on that rack and just think about why I was there. What I did got me here. So, for me to say I live life with no regrets is a lie.
It's a lie.
Because, you know what I'm saying, now I can tap into what the saying is. Now that I mature my own life, I do realize my regrets. You know what I'm saying? I might not would have changed them because it did make me who I am today. It made me be able to look back at all the foolishness I was doing and disrespect and the hurt I was putting in another human.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just like you said, just if you think off of just a reaction and, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a sister, you feel me? Your sister call you, tell you, hey man, my baby daddy just slapped me. You might react right then and there and go handle that.
Right.
But then, you know what I'm saying, you do something that's going to take your time away, and now you call sis, you know what I'm saying, when you still in the county, you took the words out of my mouth.
She with
him.
Yeah, for real.
So now how you feel? Yeah. I'm locked up and took my life away from my family.
To come fend for you.
But you still with him? That's why my sister know. I love Toya well, but she know I don't get in relationship problems.
Yeah. Straight
up, because I stick my neck on the line and I get into some trouble when you back with them. Yeah, I might want to get at you now.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Look where I'm at. Now you back with, for sure.
That's why I don't play that line. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. And what taught me that is my own problems in life. You know what I'm saying? To where like, you can sit here to be down there about to kill somebody or a woman or your spouse or whoever you with at the time. You can be down there about to kill their ass, but at the end of the day, you got to deal with whatever choice you're going to get out that play.
Whatever happened.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to suffer the consequences.
I did shit in life, you know what I'm saying? And right after it happened, I'm on my knees praying.
Lord, please forgive me for that.
For real, you know what I'm saying?
I know I was just out of character. It was just, I blacked out. You know what I'm saying? I blacked out. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta have control of your life.
You gotta have control of your emotions.
Because if you don't, in the blink of an eye, everything can change.
And that goes, you know, we too emotional. You know what I'm saying? I used
Pride.
My boy Charlie Moe, man. Shout out to my boy Charlie Moe. We used to always
live street star.
Yeah. Yeah. He was always like, man, you emotional. I used to get hot. Like, what the fuck you mean I'm emotional? I'm not emotional, nigga. Like, and I had to think about it. Like, man, you know,
right.
We are emotional. You know what I'm saying? We are emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the last episode, when we talking about chemistry and compatibility, you know what I'm saying? Let somebody come in here and, you know, step on your Jordans or bump you in the club and, you know, accidentally spill your drink on your shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna go, you emotional now, because now that emotion turned to a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That reaction either, you know, saying may have, not, you know, put this man unconscious or got you in the back of a police car. You know what I'm saying? Like, away from your kids and your family, just out trying to have a good time, but because we're so emotional. We got too much liquor in us. We got all whatever the case may be. We got so much stuff that play on our emotions that we react that way.
A sober mind versus an intoxicated mind is dangerous.
Yeah.
I'll say that again. A sober mind versus an intoxicated mind is dangerous.
Dangerous.
For the simple fact, and I done lived both sides. So that's why I can tell you this from my experiences. You know what I'm saying? Just off the dome. My sober side, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take time to hear your story. I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna dissect it. I'm gonna do everything to my best of my ability to help you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But my intoxicated side,
yeah,
bro, get the fuck out of my face, bro. I don't got time for that, because you might be relaxed and calm, and that person is telling you the story might need you at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But you in your own frame of mind, you don't want to be bothered. So you in. Remember what you said in episode 2? That man holding that sign talking about I'm poor and I work for food or whoop and the woman yell out disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Was you intoxicated, lady, when you read my song?
Right. He was emotional.
He was emotional at the time.
And she was too.
So it plays a role in everything, man. And just regrets, man. I'll sit back and tell y'all stories on that, because like right now in life, shit, I love my regrets. I love everything about them, for the simple fact I really wouldn't be even talking to you right now if I didn't learn from the situations.
Right.
If I didn't regret them at the time, I wouldn't have been able to, like I told y'all, correct minds and now try to deliver this in the best way I can.
I was just going to ask you that. Like, so, you know, as you mature and as we all grow and you start realizing, like, you know, looking back on your own life, you know, and you look at your regrets and you're like, man, okay, let me try to see if I can correct my mistakes.
Exactly.
See if I can right my wrongs.
Exactly. Just like people say, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind a deck of cards I was dealt them again. I'll play them the same way. I gotta disagree with you again.
Yeah.
Cause deal me a full deck of cards right now.
Yeah, you said I
promise you, I own me a 1,400 business.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, I can be able to do anything in America. Cause the things that I wasn't taught, I needed that now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
now,
having bills and shit in your name at a young age. You know what I'm saying?
Credit is important.
Credit is important.
Yeah. Your word, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the word say, he said, man, your name is chosen. You know, it's rather chosen than great riches. You know what I'm saying? That's that credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does people say about you before you even show up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, when people say, oh, you Mr. T, I heard so much about you, man. On. Yeah, man, you Mr. T? Oh, shit.
Man,
I heard about you, bro. Like, we ain't gonna have a problem here, are we?
Come on, man. So,
you know what I'm saying? So,
what you want?
You want your name to be good. You know what I'm saying? So, I honestly, man, I love hearing people say, oh, man, Mitch, oh, yeah, that's a good guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that man, yeah, he do good business. Oh, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Oh, you know, Mitch, okay, yeah, you must be cool if you know Mitch. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
for myself.
I'm that guy, you ridicule my name, you gonna know it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna correct you myself.
Right.
For the simple fact, my name is all I got. That's right
all
now.
I got.
You know what I'm saying? In the past, you can judge me by that.
Yeah.
But my word, my name, I stand firm on it. And that's all you getting out of me. So back in the day, I learned this in the corporate world. You know what I'm saying? When a situation come in hand, and then, you know what I'm saying, people try to judge you, or you try to explain your way and let your supervisor, your boss, whoever you're in this meeting with, let him hear your story. I learned too much a little too much conversation gonna hurt you. Because nowadays in life, who I am now, I'm gonna tell you one time.
Man.
I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm. For real.
You keep asking me the same question over again, now it's gonna just be, I already told you my word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna explain how the bottle got broke. Because you can ask me 1,000 questions in 1,000 ways, and if I answer each one in a different way, you're going to try to assume I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
So why not just stick firm with my answer? I don't know what happened to the glass, sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's it.
No, I had no idea.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
real.
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? My word is all I got.
All I got.
My regrets have taught me so much, you know what I'm saying, to where I don't sit back and ponder over them no more, because the fact, if you sit back and swim in your regrets of life,
You drown.
you're going to drown.
Beating
You're
yourself
going to drown.
up.
You're going to beat yourself up. You ain't going to want to do nothing. You're going to blame everybody else. It's just going to be you versus the world.
Oof.
Until you, once again, episode 1, shout out, tap in.
Tap in.
Until you tap in with yourself on the regrets that you have made and you suffering from, that wave gonna come. And you ain't gonna surfboard it every time and ride every wave. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You're gonna have your ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call them trials and tribulations. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And without my trials in life, I wouldn't be able to tribute what's good and what's God blessing me with at this moment. So, you know,
you won't be able to see what's happening, what's going on for you now.
Come on, man.
When you're so stuck in the past.
Exactly.
You know,
if I keep wanting to ponder around the past when I didn't have shit, or not even have shit, when I jumped off the porch at the age of 13, store selling drugs, now I'm buying everything I want, got the cars I want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's crazy because I see it right now today, like, you know what I'm saying, just like that 10 we was talking about on last episode in you know what I'm saying, chemistry and compatibility. You know what I'm saying? I can fix myself up to be a 10. Now, you know what I'm saying, just like Mike Jones said, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Mike, we in Dallas. You know? Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Yeah.
I felt that in my spirit when he made that song, because it's real. You can be a nobody, a nothing, and ain't nobody gonna ever see you. But the minute you feel like you got something, or he looked like he got some money, all the girls that said he was ugly.
Yeah, he cute now.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So that's how the world is just set up and made, to where like you can choose and pick who you want to be with, but you don't know their regrets in life. You don't know what they ain't been through. You don't know a trial about them. You know what I'm saying? Everything look good on the outside. Ain't good on the inside.
Man.
So
that's a fact.
All I can tell the world on that regrets is just be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
With yourself.
Be honest with yourself when you're talking about regrets,
and be accountable.
And that's fire. Because if you can't be accountable for everything that you did as a human, I don't know what to tell you. Then
if you're not still, you know, unable to vote, if you're unable to vote, you know, you have no reason to blame nobody else for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. I learned
that's how I feel.
I learned that with President Barack Obama, man. I used to tell all the people, you know, everybody was happy, first black president we had a chance to have, and your vote is important. Nah, I wasn't tapped in with myself.
Yeah. Because
I'm going to be the one to tell you, I didn't vote.
Honestly,
I didn't think
I'll be honest with you, I ain't never voted.
To this day. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, even when it come to Trump.
And really, you know what I'm saying? It's deep why I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because the way the world is right now, and like how we always say and do, and trying to help our community. Until somebody can show me how a president is helping my community.
Has affected my life.
And it's helping me or helping my people.
Yeah, now we talk about, you know, city elections and state elections. Man. We can talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to president, like even when it comes to Trump, I just believe, you know, shit, he lost the election, but he wasn't elected.
Money.
He was selected.
Money.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. So that's
money
why
made the world go around.
And that's why you can go through a presidential campaign and tell women you can grab them by the pussy and still become president. Like Barack has said that. Oh no. Okay. And this is who you want as your president?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that goes to my point on why I don't. But at the same time, man, I'm accountable for my actions. You know what I'm saying? And things that we do. So I have no regrets in regards to what I say I don't regret. But I do regret a lot of shit.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of shit. I definitely regret some relationships, like my partners and shit that I probably fucked over. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different shit, man.
But you know, even with the word regret, it's just not, because some people look at it just like it's your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret. So you telling me, like, as Michael T thinking about his life, know what I'm saying? I regret not having that father at home.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I regret not having that stability to go out and be pushed to be a better person as a human. You know what I'm saying? I regret not listening myself, but what about those who was there and seen me struggling?
Do they regret?
Do they regret not trying to help me?
Yeah.
Now everybody, you know what I'm saying? But that's where it gets tricky.
That's where it gets tricky, man.
I feel like
that's when we go back to almost kind of like blaming somebody else.
Exactly.
You know what
but what give me my knowledge right now, bro, is that versus the old Mike to this Mike, they regret it.
Yeah.
They regret it because now they see that dude, that light on, that dude trying to give back.
Trying to get right.
You know what I'm saying? I regret looking at him, thinking he was a guy. I was a guy. I wasn't no thug. You know what I'm saying? I told the homie just this weekend, I'm a gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I survived, moved on, and now I'm giving back.
Yeah, I'm giving back.
You know what I'm saying? The thug still out here living wild with a pistol, carrying it. Ain't trying to help out nobody, honorary mean, and still lost.
Man, ain't got no word to back up.
But nigga, you ask me right now, you a thug or you a gangster? I'm a gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's real OG gangsters out here that done lived that life, did that walking. Ain't doing nothing but trying
to share a story.
Come on, man.
And share experiences and try to keep the young man, it ain't worth it.
That
shit ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? We claiming hoods, we claiming sections, we claiming all that. That shit ain't worth it. You got a lot of people, you know, that's why I get kind of upset about people who try to monetize like the blood and the cripping. You know what I'm saying? Because people really are in prison behind this shit. You know, people are really mamas done really cried and had to bury their babies. Babies. I lost
really had to do picnics and fish dinners and
you know what I'm saying? GoFundMes and car washes and shit. Like I remember I was in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? My homie didn't make it to see 9th grade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At that time I'm thinking, you know, shit. I'm thinking we grown in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my nigga gone. But we 12, 13 years old. He wasn't supposed to go like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, shit, you know, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? We over here beefing for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a lot of regrets, man. I'm quite sure people got regrets, and we just so prideful. You know what I'm saying? We never humbled ourselves, man. So, you know what? You know, we have a problem with saying I'm sorry.
Man,
we have a problem with saying, you know, forgive me, ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got problems with that. You know what I mean?
Man.
So that pride is a dangerous thing.
Pride is dangerous, man, because for so long I used to feel like my pride is all I had. So, you know what I'm saying? Do I regret that? Yeah. Because of when somebody came at me with something negative and felt like I thought I was this and I thought I that, it was a chip on my shoulder.
I'm finna show you I'm all that.
Yeah, I'm all everything you talking about.
I'm all that.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
finna be that.
But at the same time, now what do you call yourself, Mike? What are you doing now?
Yeah.
Who's trying to respect you?
Yeah.
Who's gonna want to be down with that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus just that genuine, authentic dude that's just out here trying to be positive and understand the situation and got time to listen to a story and try to help me out.
Trying to help you
navigate
It's just
a blessing, bro.
For sure.
It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like a saying that I do believe. I'd rather be on the giving end than the receiving any day.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
you giving, you always got enough to give.
Come on, man. For real.
You always got enough to give. For sure, man. I definitely encourage people, man, to continue to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing, man. Are you able to get up in the morning and really be proud of the person you are when you see yourself in the mirror?
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Because if you ain't, man, you got to dig deep in that soul and find yourself.
Yeah, that's when that self-examination come from.
There's another one coming soon, depression.
Depression is real.
Depression is real, man. For real, man. Even when I didn't think that I really fully knew the structure of depression, after I started getting more and more educated on it and realizing what it was, I was depressed at one point in time in my life and didn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boxed in a room, sitting there, don't want to talk.
Yeah.
See, I was on drugs.
Yeah.
With a cloudy mind, I couldn't see that I was depressed.
You see that you was depressed.
I live life the same every day. Fire that blunt up, I get high, might fall asleep, wake up, fire another blunt up. You know what I'm saying? I just got comatose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was in a coma without being in a coma.
Yeah.
Because I kept sending myself to that coma.
Yeah.
Because I was drowning in my regrets. wishing that I wouldn't have did this, wishing I didn't do that. But everything happened for a reason.
For sure.
That's how I just value life now. Everything happened for a reason. So, you know what I'm saying? It was the reason God sent you my way. You know what I'm saying? It was the reason he put the market together as it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason he put other groups together that break and crumble. You know what I'm saying? One thing that we do know is that, you know what I'm saying, in our culture, man, we hate to see each other prosper and do better.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
And that's one thing I just don't like, for the simple fact, when I started pumping concrete and getting acquainted with my amigos and seeing how they life, I used to crack jokes like, man, bro, it'd be like 50 of y'all in one house and all that, bro. But if you notice, you know what I'm saying, if you double back and look at that 50 people in that house.
They trickle down.
Look at all them cars that's sitting out there. You got 20 cars in the line, but they all 20s. They all 18s. They all new. Everybody in their house A1 credit.
Yeah. Then they go get another house. Then go get another house.
Then they send 100 more relatives over here.
Then go get another house.
Come on, man. That's the difference between my people versus the next people, man. Like, it can be, it's a story that be always stuck in my head since I was a kid, man. I was reading a little book, and, you know what I'm saying, it's a man stuck down there in a hole. And, you know what I'm saying, the hole was like 16 feet deep. They, you know what I'm saying, they worded it. And then right to the side up there with him, he trying to reach down to help him, knowing damn well, I can't reach you and pull you out.
Yeah.
But it's a 20-foot ladder right there beside you. I can't see. Why not just put that ladder down there and let that man climb out that hole?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know you seen the one on Facebook to be spreading around when they climbing up them bricks.
Yeah.
You got the one black person pulling, but you got the white people and the Mexicans over there giving each other handfuls, lifting them up to the top.
Right on.
Niggas stepping on each other's neck.
Yeah.
On their back.
Yeah.
But on our side, you got everybody pulling each other's ankles, hanging.
Yeah.
I'm higher than you. Oh, let me pull you down.
Yeah. Crab in the barrel.
Come on, man. You gotta be tuned in and tapped in with your regrets of life, man, if you're really trying to go somewhere, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta quit pointing the finger.
Man, quit pointing the finger.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing deeply when, you know what I'm saying, you live in depression life, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to sit back and just
take accountability.
It's like going to AA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I just
you in denial. TV, you in denial, but don't know it.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
You can't admit and be honest with yourself and stand in denial. Like, Mike, you talking to them, me, myself talking to somebody, we ain't going to help them.
Right. It's called game. Depression. Coming up, man. But so for this week, man, after this drops, I challenge y'all for the next week, man, and just really look at yourself.
For real.
Don't look at nobody else, man. Look at yourself in the mirror and really take accountability for your actions. If you can right your wrongs, go ahead and do so.
One thing I'd like you to do is, do this, piggyback off Mike on the same thing. Look at yourself in the mirror, but I also want you to be the individual and think about your life and tell me the difference what you would do if somebody wasn't watching you versus if you had a crowd full of people. Yeah. And now, what option would you make?
Where's your integrity?
Yeah, would you do that if I was by myself?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that, remember episode with the villagers when I was telling about the little shopping carts. One point in time in life, I'm going to leave that cart from Walmart right there by the car.
Right. So now you walk into the little rack.
Now you got to walk into the rack because, man, that lets you know who you is.
That's character.
It's character, man.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy about how people plant seeds, right? I remember me and Mike went to the store yesterday, and I get done putting the groceries in the car, and I see, as I'm walking the basket back to the car, I said, "Well, nigga T just talked about, somebody watching you walk this cart back to the little rack." You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man, it's like I'm hoping, for people who's listening to these things, man, that really, these things like kind of stick in.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just pray we ain't telling you nothing wrong. You dig? So, everything is beneficial, I believe, to your growth and to your mental health. And that's what it's really about, man.
Everybody's struggle is real, man. So I'm going to keep dropping these dimes on you like we was on the hoop court because I feel like what I've been through in life, maybe you can sit back and like my brother just said, you know what I'm saying? When he grabbed that cart, he thought about me. So maybe when you grab that cart, you think about OT and you go rack it.
You feel me?
You know what it is, man. You tuned in with Mike and Mike, man. Black Market Movement.
Take flight.
That part.